Hi everyone, this is Jane here from Crystal Sparkles Readings. Just here to pop down a card for the day for us. So I'm just going to have a little shuffle. There we go. Let's just have a little shuffle of the black and white Faulkner deck. Let's have a look. See what we've got for today. Let's have a look. Okay, so card we got for today is the Ten of Swords. Now, the Ten of Swords is an interesting card, okay? And I know this, I say that every time. They're all interesting, really. But this, I kind of find the Ten of Swords quite interesting. And because it is about endings and new beginnings, and I'm not a massive fan of endings, I'm not going to lie. I kind of don't find them that easy. Something that I work on almost constantly, really. But the Ten of Swords does talk about that. It talks about endings, but it talks about needing to kind of wipe the slate clean and kind of get rid of any of that stuff that is just hanging around, just bringing you down or holding you back. There's an energy of letting go of things that hold you back, you know, things that keep you stuck. And although they feel really nice and they feel really comfortable, and that you kind of feel safe there, it's almost like sometimes you just have to be out of that comfort zone, so that you can kind of grow a little bit more. So the Ten of Swords talks about that. So it can be uncomfortable. So you could be expecting to see today some changes, something maybe coming to an end, but it's always something that comes to an end and then makes room for something better. So you can see on here, this is like a bulldozer that comes in and kind of clears the ground out of the way. So what that does is it leaves you with somewhere like a space to build something better and some firm foundations to build on. So it's about space clearing, really. It's about moving stuff out of your life that really isn't serving you very well anymore, giving you very much. You know, it might all be feeling quite sort of safe and you know, you might not really like what's going on around you, but at least you know it. It's almost like that better the devil you know thing, isn't it? It isn't always better the devil you know. Sometimes you need to let that devil go so that you can kind of move forward and get something better in your life. So I'm going to put down an oracle card for us for today. Just see what we've got with these lovely messenger oracle cards. Let's have a look. Just had a little shuffle of those, and we've got, oh, how interesting, wash away your burdens. Exactly, this is exactly the same card, really. This says let it go of all that stuff that is just holding you back and letting you feel all bogged down and kind of burdening you, and that heavy energy. As you can see, that there's a lot of kind of tears here, and tears can do that. You know, they can be really very cleansing, and you only have to look around to see the energy that is around here. So you've got like the pink flowers, that's love and growth, and the frog on the lily pad, and that's kind of, you know, very hopeful, very abundant. So it's saying basically when you let go of all of that old crummy stuff that's keeping you bogged down where you were, then you're making room for other stuff to come in. Look, all that stuff is around her. It's there waiting to come in. So she's in the centre, kind of, you know, not feeling great and feeling sad and having all that energy. But around is all this green, positive energy. So there's stuff where you have to let go. So let go of any guilt, any shame, all of that stuff. People that just don't fit anymore. People that hold you back, and people that just really kind of just heavy energy people. So it's interesting because it's all about washing away and taking away all of that stuff. And we've had quite watery themes over the past few days when I've been using my water feature to run while we're doing the readings, and I've got it running again today. So it does seem to be an energy of washing away anything that is not working for us anymore. So I'm going to have a little shuffle with the animal oracle, put down the animal, our power animal for today. See what we've got in terms of power in animals to go with these two lovely cards. The card we have here is antelope. Okay, so antelope says make a decision and then take appropriate action. So on the back of these two cards that we already have, these two cards are saying let go of the past, let go of anything that's holding you back. This card is saying make a decision, and there is an element of decision making in that letting go. We can choose to hang on to things for as long as we like, and that can go on for weeks, months, years, days, however long as you choose. So you have to be ready to let go of whatever it is that's kind of holding you back or dragging you down or upsetting you or just keeping you stuck. Antelope says make a decision and take the action. So this can only happen when you're ready. You can only be ready when you've let it go. So you kind of, when you're ready to let that go, then you can kind of make these important decisions to just go, right, okay, letting it go now, moving forward. I'm choosing to move forward. I'm deciding to. So today's energy is very much about letting go of stuff that isn't working and you deciding to move forward. And then you can choose the direction. All the time you're stuck, you kind of can't really. You're just in there, being stuck in a stuck place. So what I would say to you is, for today, it looks like there's some decisions to be made, and it looks like it's to do with what you need to keep in your life and what you don't. You have to be ready though, and only you can decide when that's going to happen. So we'll leave that with you for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will be back again tomorrow to do another card for the day. Probably be a little bit later tomorrow, because I've got some other bits and pieces of paperwork to do. Oh joy. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.